Sociopathic. That's how police describe Joshua Vassallo. He's a predator who targeted teenage girls. He thought he was smart enough to trick investigators. He was wrong, and he underestimated his victim's bravery.
I was screaming to let me go.
Not once did I actually touch her.
I tried kicking him, fighting him.
I intend to interview you in relation to rape. He's, I guess, a rarer case of someone who's very highly intelligent, who's preying on these young kids.
Emma was 14 when she met Josh Vassallo. He was 20. Friends with his sister, they were constantly hanging out.
And then one day I asked him to take me to McDonald's.
But after picking her up, Josh wasn't driving towards McDonald's, and Emma started to worry.
At the time I was like, okay, maybe just wants to catch up. I haven't seen him face to face for a while. And then that's when things started to take a turn.
She's asked you to take her home, at which point you've said, not until you my you're not leaving.
He locked the door.
I then tried to unlock it, and that's when he grabbed me and chucked me in the back seat of his car.
How are you feeling at this point?
I was very scared and emotional. Eventually it got to the point where I realised I wasn't going to get out unless I had done what he had asked.
Emma then had the courage to try and climb out the car window. Vassallo eventually dropped her off down the road and she ran home.
I ended up telling my mum because if it wasn't me, my friends would have.
After learning what Josh Vassallo had done to her daughter, Emma's mum Julie brought her here, reporting it to police. Officers recorded Emma's detailed account of the horror she'd been through and took photos of her bruises. But another 2 years would pass before Emma felt ready to pursue criminal charges.
As hard as you try to bring them up right and, teach them the wrongs and rights and safety and that, you can't be there 24/7.
So she says that when she is actually going for the lot, you've grabbed her hand and pushed it away.
That didn't happen.
This is Josh Vassallo getting grilled by Victoria Police.
She could have gotten out of the back seat and why would I grab her ankles?
Detective Senior Constable Ryan King from Victoria Police convinced Emma to become part of his case against Josh Vassallo.
He was certainly dismissive, but he was very well thought out.
This is a recording of Josh ringing me and Emma, trying to convince us to drop the charges.
Because if you want to go to court, we'll go to court. I guarantee right now that when my lawyer destroys yours in comes in court, I guarantee for a fact I will be pressing charges on defamation.
Julie was navigating not just threats from the man who committed these awful crimes against her daughter, but what it had done to her. Emma missed 2 years of school.
To see her go from this bright, bubbly person, friendly, everybody's friend, easy to get along with, to a person you didn't want to know.
At the time, he was remanded, and it was a safe time for her to make her report.
Ryan King was investigating the predator's crimes against Laura, who met Josh when she was 15, an acquaintance through friends he'd offered to pick them up for a drive.
And at what point did he offer you girls drugs?
Probably within 3 minutes of us getting in the car. He called it juice.
Vassallo, 24 years old at the time, gave his teenage victim some GHB before dropping her friend off, so Laura was alone with him.
He started offering me money for sexual acts, and I was very, very stern that that's not what I wanted to do.
Having been plied with more GHB, Laura was falling in and out of consciousness.
I woke up and he was assaulting me on the side of the road.
After raping Laura semi-conscious, Vassallo drove around for some 3 hours with his victim blacked out in the car. Detectives tracking him to the Pacific Werribee shopping centre where he left her to go inside.
Vassallo was actually on parole with an ankle monitor, which was absolutely instrumental in being able to locate the places that he had gone. He locked her in there and he's gone in to buy rolls and water.
How dangerous could this have been for her?
Well, he said himself that she was nearly choking on her own vomit, so she was at a huge risk here.
Think about it. She got juicy with her mate, got drunk, vomited in the guy's car, then gets dropped off home to her parents. Of course she's going to make something stupid up.
But police had records of Vassallo's movements, finding he stopped near a school in Melbourne's northwest where the crime took place.
It was like a 2-minute stop, not even.
According to your ankle monitoring bracelet, you were there for 12 minutes.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, really. You told us that you stopped there for 1 to 2 minutes.
I was juicy. I don't know how long I stopped anywhere.
Why would someone make all this up?
Because do you know
accuse
what?
someone of rape, which is a very serious allegation.
Okay, but how many?
All because
how many cases?
She wants to see her friend.
No.
That is the motivation.
You don't, okay.
That is your theory.
Okay, listen. That is not the way you said it. Is not how I said it.
Like Emma, Laura was initially scared to follow through with charges, but is so glad she did.
I had so many goals and dreams, and it just didn't even get close.
And do you blame him?
Every day.
What's your message to other parents who are worried they're going to have to navigate this one day?
If you can have that conversation with your child, that to make them be able to feel like they can tell you, and don't judge them.
Vassallo pleaded guilty to 2 counts of rape, 2 counts of false imprisonment, kidnapping, assault, reckless conduct, supplying drugs to a child and attempting to pervert the course of justice. Vassallo was sentenced to 22 years prison with a non-parole period of 14 years.
I want to spread awareness to other victims out there. My life has become better since coming forward, and I'm so grateful that I have been able to stop him and help other people.
Yeah, there is no doubt you're protecting others, Emma, and thank you for being so brave. If you or someone you know is experiencing sexual abuse or family violence, there is help. Call 1-800-RESPECT. That's 1-800-737-732.